Welcome back to GP Reactions. My name is Gail. This is my channel, and it's good to be back doing some reactions. I'm sort of just starting to get my kind of like throat back. I think it's because I haven't really kind of spoken very much over the last few days, and it's been quite sore. But it's still kind of bugging me a bit. Hasn't gone into a chesty cold yet, but I don't know. It is one of those. I always get them around Easter, and time when I have time off, I'll get something or other. I'll get bitten by insects or stuff. It's My life is a hard one. But yeah, it's good to be back anyway and doing some reactions. And I was determined to get some done before I'm back at work tomorrow because although it's like beautiful weather outside, and I will get out and go for a walk later. But right now, I really want to get some music done. So, before I get to this, I just want to thank everybody for liking, sharing, subscribing to this channel, for suggesting music to listen to. You can do that through Buy Me a Coffee as well. If you do it through Buy Me a Coffee, I will react to them pretty much straight away, although they'll kind of go out within about a week. Um, yeah, just for being here, really. It's great to read your comments and get your sort of live off your memories, if you like, vicariously. Um, And yeah, just amazing the suggestions that you give me. And I will be compiling a new list of music to listen to for reacting to at some point. So hopefully over the next week, I'll spend a few days, sort of sifting through all the comments I got a bit disorganized with doing that, and yeah, I started making one list, and then I think I accidentally threw it away the trash. It doesn't, it doesn't sound too great, does it? But yeah, these things happen, bits of paper and stuff like that. I'm still a paper person, so I will just, make notes on paper and stuff. And um, yeah, and obviously recycling and stuff. These things sometimes get lost in all of that. Anyway, going to be listening now to Genesis with a track called In the Glow of the Night, followed by a track called The Last Domino. Apparently, this was one track, uh, Domino, with two sections. This was taken from their 1986 album Invisible Touch, which did quite well on the US mainstream rock charts. And this is track 2 on side 2. Interestingly, the lyrics are by Tony Banks. We've got Mick Rutherford, Phil Collins, and Tony Banks. Obviously, Phil Collins will be on vocals, Tony Banks on keyboards, Mick Rutherford on guitars, and Phil also on drums and stuff. And yeah, for anyone who knows their live performances, I think they generally I think about 19, maybe late 70s, they had Daryl Stuermer and also Chester Thompson tour with them. And so yeah, looking forward to this. It's 10 minutes long, so for a 1986 album, and bear in mind I've only heard off this album. I've heard is it Tonight, Invisible Touch, and is it In Too Deep Ballad. Invisible Touch was good. Oh yeah, I reacted to the Brazilian ages ago. That was good, but I don't know. I think I wasn't having a good day when I reacted to it. Um, Maybe I need to go back and listen to that one. But yeah, or maybe there's a bill. It might be good live actually. But yeah, so about 4 tracks in all, I think. I'm just trying to think if there's any more of that album. Generally, I was just listening to the chart stuff at the time, so and yeah, so this one is one of their longer ones, and I'm guessing I'm hoping it's. I mean, obviously we're into the 80s, 85, 86. So they're going to be using maybe drum machines and stuff like that combined, and I don't know what the sound of this is going to be like. It seemed very sort of well produced. The tracks that I've heard, maybe a bit overproduced for my likings, a bit sort of like, don't know, too smooth if you like. But I don't know. Let's just listen to it, shall we?
Degree of There's no need to look outside to see or feel the rain. And they reach across to touch her, but I know that she's not there.
Why does this give me vibes of Supper's Ready in just the lyrically? I know it's not, but it's kind of like that. I don't know, it's the beginning of it.
And they reach across to touch her, but I know that she's not there. Rain keeps running down the window pane. Time is running
Melancholy.
out for me.
It was really gentle.
Can't you see what
Just
you are doing to me? Can't you see what you have done? As I try to pass another long and sleepless night, 100 crazy voices call my name. As I try to pass them by, I almost can't believe that she's here. Here in the glow of the night. Do you know what you have done? Do you know what you've become? Do you see we shall never be together again? All of my life. For the lonely people, empty rooms, another pointless violent silent tombs. Could it be that we shall be together again? Sheets of double glazing help to keep outside the night. Only foreign city sirens can cut through. Nylon sheets and blankets help to minimize the cold, but they can't keep out the chilling sounds. Will the nightmare soon give way to dreaming that she is here with me? Here in the glow of the night. Do you know what you have done? Do you know what you've become? Do you see we shall never be together again? All of my life. Through the lonely people, empty rooms, another pointless violent silent tombs. Could it be that we shall be together again? Could it be that we shall be together again? In silence and darkness, we held each other near that night. We prayed it would last
building.
forever.
Sorry about it, guys. I I have paused it because there was literally it was building towards something, it's still building, and then I had adverts. So here we go. Oh, well, while I've kind of got it paused with Um, again, getting getting suppers ready vibes, like quite a bit. Killed by some butchery tool. It's I'm just waiting for him to say a flower, a flower. Do 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 do. And by the way, I need to get to listen to the Peter Gabriel original version of Suppers Ready. I only heard the seconds out one.
Blood on the windows, millions of ordinary people out there. They gaze at the scenery, they act as if it is perfectly clear. Take a look at the
I
mountains,
almost dance to this.
take a look at the beautiful river of blood. The liquid surrounds me, I fight to rise from this river of hell. I stare round about me, children are swimming and playing with boats. Their features are changing, their bodies dissolve, and I am alone. Now see what you gonna learn. Now see what you gonna learn.
This is a great jam, by the way. I love this. It's I haven't got a clue what this song is about. I'll be honest with you, but I love the different sort of textures and shades and um, the peaks and troughs of this. It's very Genesis, and not what I was expecting actually. Having listened to some of their poppier tracks, it does feel like a sort of hark back to the frog side of what they were doing. And I love these moments of tranquility as well. But yeah, it's a really good jam.
Well, you never did see such a terrible thing as you seen last night on the TV.
Oh yeah.
Maybe if we're lucky, they will show it again. Such a terrible thing to see. Oh, but there's nothing you can do when you're next in line. She's gotta go down. Now I'm one with the living and I'm feeling just right. I know just what I gotta do. Play the game of near tonight, for will it last forever? Will it last forever? There's nothing you can do until the next deadline. You gotta go, Domino. Do you know? Do you know? Do you know what you have done? Do you see what you've begun? 'Cause there's nothing, nothing, nothing. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. Do you see? Do you see what you have done?
That was Genesis, Invisible, not Invisible Touch. That was Genesis with Domino in the Glow of a Night, the last Domino. That was an interesting song. I mean, I did have vibes, not in exactly like it, but maybe in the structure of how things kind of panned out. Of like Supper's Ready. Um, not to do with this song and unkindness. It was actually really enjoyable to listen to. It was good. I think the only thing I wasn't understanding what the lyrics were about, and that is the only thing. With a lot of Genesis songs, they tell stories with amazing music. The music in this was amazing. I wasn't quite getting the story, so it's just I don't know. I mean domino. I mean we know what there's a domino effect. You know, one thing happens that causes another thing that causes another thing, and so on. I don't know. I don't know if I'm reading into this right. Let's just get into the lyrics. The grave evening fills the room. No need to look outside to see or feel the rain. I reach across to touch her, but I know she's not there. So she's somebody who's he's away from. Rain keeps running down the window pane. Time is running out for me. Can't see what you're. Can't you see what you're doing to me? Can't you see what you have done? As I try to pass along another sleepless night, 100 crazy voices call my name. As I try to pass them by, I almost believe that she's here in the glow of light. Maybe he's in prison. Um, do you know what you have done? Do you know what you've begun? Do you see we shall never be together again all of my life? Lonely people, empty rooms, pointless violence, silent tombs. Could be a prison, silent tombs. Lonely people, empty rooms. Maybe, I don't know. Could it be that we shall be together again? Sheets of double glazing help to keep outside the night. Maybe not then. Um, only foreign city sirens can cut through. Nylon sheets and blankets help to minimize the cold, but they can't keep out the chilling sound. Will the nightmare soon give way to dreaming? She's here with me in the glow of the night. So he's definitely longing for someone, regardless of where he is. Could be a foreign city or a different country, completely, or he could be like incarcerated somewhere. Do you know what you have done? Or he could be like in a hospital of some kind, and this is all like a fantasy in his head. Do you know what you have done? Do you know what you've begun? Do you see we shall never be together again? Lonely people, empty rooms, pointless, violent, silent tombs. Again, repeating that same. I don't know if that was a verse or not. In silence and darkness, we held each other near that night. We prayed it would last forever. Blood on the windows, millions of ordinary people are there. They gaze at the scenery. Witness is going into the last Domino now. They act as if it's perfectly clear. Take a look at the mountains. Take a look at the beautiful river of blood. So this could be something political. It could be a time of political upheaval, crisis, civil war. The liquid surrounds me. I fight to rise from this river of hell. I stare around me. I stare round about me. The children swimming and playing with boats. Their features are changing. Their bodies dissolve, and I am alone. Now see what you have done. Now see what you've done. Well, Nay never did see such a terrible thing as he seen on the last night on the TV. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll show it again. It's such a terrible thing to see. So perhaps this is some tragedy that's happened that a third party is now reflecting upon as it's on television, and that we hate to see horrible things on television, but we love to see horrible things again on television, on the news. We hate to see them, but we like to see them twice. I get that. Now I'm the one living and feeling. Now I'm the one. Now I'm the one with the living and feeling just fine. I know just what I got to do. I got to do. Mm? Play the game of happiness and never let on that it only lives in a song. There's nothing you can do when you're next in line. You've got to go domino. I don't know. Is that a resignation of maybe your time will come as well? I don't know. I mean, this with all respect to Tony Banks, these lyrics sound so ambiguous um, that it could almost be just nonsense. Um, I just don't. I'm gonna have to look to see if anybody can say what this song's about because I haven't got the foggiest. So okay, so somebody on Song Meanings has written, Tony Banks wrote this song from the viewpoint of being stuck in a lonely hotel room in Beirut during the Lebanon War. He mentions this on the When in Rome documentary DVD extras. Okay. By the way, the live version of the European tour is way, way better than his album version. Um, yeah, I see. I imagine that a live version would be better, and I kind of regret not doing a live version now. But I wanted to hear what the album version sounded like, so that it had some sort of I sort of consistency with the other music on it that I heard. Yeah, I mean, if that was his standpoint, then that makes a lot of sense. And look, I suppose, yeah, the domino principle, I guess, is something that. Let me see if I can get this right. So, if something affects something else, which then affects something else, it could be that the protagonist in the song has done something that's affected something which is down the line has affected the person he loves, and that's why he can't be with them. Um, Interesting song. I won't go over all of it. I felt there was it was good. Um, Not the best long Genesis track I've heard. I think I did Driving in Last Spite, which was fantastic. Um, this felt a little bit too well produced, if I'm honest, and which is why probably the live version is gonna. I will get around to doing a live version. It will probably sound a lot better. Um, but it was all right, it was a good track. I mean, to have a track like this on an album, you'd be very very happy. It started off quite slowly. You could tell that it was because I knew there was two halves to it. So I knew that the first half would be building something. Um, but you see, the trouble is, as soon as I felt a parallel with Supper's Ready, I kind of then felt the comparison coming up, and there is kind of no comparison really. But I think it's good. It's a good idea for a song. I just, I just there's something I don't know. And I want to be really positive about this because if I was to listen to this now driving, I would absolutely love it. But and I'm not trying to review it. It's just that reaction I have isn't as the same as I had when I had did driving in last bite. Um, just seemed to kind of like I don't know, lack something. But again, maybe that was just something lost in production. I'm not sure. I think that the definitely, if knowing Genesis now, that the live version would be amazing to watch. And I'd be so interested to see what the transition comes across as well. Um, Definitely something I'm going to get to. I feel like I have a duty to get to that now, and maybe I'll leave that for a few months, but I will come back to it because this, again, like the Brazilian, it kind of feels like it's got a summer vibes to me. I don't know why. Um, that bit about it I liked as well, and the sun's out as well. Um, there's something about this whole album. Maybe it's that the fact that I heard a lot of these tracks. Well, definitely Invisible Touch I heard in the summer. Um, it just kind of gives you that kind of like, here we go, it's summer's coming, and even though it just has its quiet moments and then sort of full on moments of jamming and stuff, it I still kind of weirdly get those vibes. So, folks, I'm gonna have a quick look at the comments, see how many there is. Um, yeah, a lot of people. It's very nostalgic for people, and I feel that because of Invisible Touch. I do feel that. Yeah, I shouldn't take anything away actually from the power of Phil Collins' voice either, which is just absolutely amazing on this track. I'm trying to feel like what I feel I'm missing. It's really annoying me.
Another pointless violent silent tears. Could it be that we shall be together again?
I don't know. I don't know what it is. It sounds amazing, but it sounds very sort of I don't know, over synthy. I don't know. I shouldn't be saying that about Genesis. I love Genesis, as you know. Um, I've reacted to many Genesis tracks on 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 my channel. But there's just something about this that doesn't quite hit that spot, you know. And maybe it takes a certain time, a certain time of listening to this or a certain mood to actually get that vibe. Um, I've got to come back to it because I'm missing something here and it's really bugging me. So I will come back to this, folks. But please, if you enjoyed this, please join me in the comments below and let me know what you think of this. And if you have any thoughts about the way I'm feeling about this song, please, let me know as well because yeah, I just can't get that feeling with this one. I'm not sure why, and I'm sure a lot of the the Genesis fans of their earlier stuff will say, well, it's obvious why you're not kind of getting the vibes because it's blah 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 blah. But I've heard, later stuff. I mean, as I say, Driving the Last Bike, I absolutely love that. Terrific story. Maybe it's because the lyrics on this were like slightly ambiguous in a way, um, as to not really tell you exactly what the story is about, which Genesis have always done. Maybe that's why I feel a bit discombobulated by it. Perhaps that's it. Anyway, folks, please join me in the comments below. And till next time, take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, week,